This is a major security alert for Parliament. MI5 has warned that a Labour Party donor with links to a former minister is in fact a Chinese spy. The former leader of the Conservative Party, Sir Ian Duncan Smith, today raised a point of order in Parliament and told the Commons that he understood the Speaker had been contacted by MI5 and is now warning members of Parliament that there has been an agent of the Chinese government active in Parliament, working with a member of Parliament, obviously, he said, to subvert the processes there. Now, MI5 named the suspect as Christine Lee. They claim that she is knowingly engaged in political interference on behalf of the United Front Work Department of the Chinese Communist Party. Christine Lee is 58 years old and has been monitored by the security services, we're told, for some time. The former chief legal advisor to the Chinese embassy in London, she's also a legal advisor to the Overseas Chinese Affairs Office, and she's also the secretary of the Inter-Party China Group at Westminster. So this is somebody that's really managed to infiltrate and embed herself in the place. She is said to have donated more than £500,000 to Barry Gardiner MP, and he's an ally of Jeremy Corbyn. And her son, Daniel Wilkes, worked in Gardiner's office. And while Gardiner confirmed that he has now resigned as of today, it's not necessarily the case that it's believed that her son has anything to do with her personal activities.
So talk to us then, given these allegations and the details that you've been describing right now, what kind of action can be taken down the line by authorities to mitigate threats like these that you're describing, Jonathan?
Well, clearly this is something that MI5 do want to avoid. Now, the fact that they have been monitoring her for some time maybe gives some indication that they are doing okay at catching such things. Certainly, it's not a story that they would want to have to see in the news, that a Chinese agent could be actually embedded in Parliament like that, and that her son could have a parliamentary pass which would grant him access to all sorts of places within the parliamentary estate. The Home Secretary, Priti Patel, said that it was deeply concerning that an individual who has knowingly engaged in political interference activities on behalf of the Chinese Communist Party has targeted parliamentarians. But the UK has got measures in place, apparently, to identify foreign interference.